recording is start. Okay, so now as we know, guys, that we are going to start a new session, that is a CCNA in English. Okay, so we'll discuss today what kind of concept are there in the CCNA, and that what there is. By the way, there is a multiple concepts under the CCNA, as the CCNA is the best of any kind of technology for this related to network and security and the servers. Okay, so mainly what are the topics we are using and what are the important, that only we are going to be covered. Okay, for basic things like bit by bit, if you wanted to go, you need to purchase any book and you need to read that. Okay, but fundamental, if you watch this video and you are going to read the book, then both will be helpful for you. Okay, so what we are going to use, so Hussein, you already know about the CCNA, right?
Yeah,
You
CCNA.
already did the practice. Routing switching you already completed, correct?
Yeah, completed. Yeah.
Okay, so in
Y-
this, yeah, tell me.
Yeah. Actually, the scratch is the more important. I thought you start to scratch mean it's helpful
Yeah, yeah, scratch only.
because my knowledge is the correct or not. I also testing.
No, 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 no. I will start from the sketch only, very sketch. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
no, don't worry about that. So what we
Okay.
are going to cover on this, so
Okay.
first in under the fundamental, we'll know today what is the CCNA and what is the media and
Okay.
what is the topology. Then we'll understand the numbering system. Once numbering system is clear, we'll go with the IP addressing, and after the IP addressing, we'll go for the VLSM. Okay, what is the
Okay.
VLSM, FLSM? Okay, subnetting. Then OSI layer. Then we'll go for the supernetting and the summarization. Then telnet, SSH. Okay, how
Okay.
to access router and switches by using a telnet or SSH, and which one is a better? Telnet is a better or SSH is a better? And if SSH is a better, then why SSH is better? Why not telnet? Okay, then also will discuss. Okay, how to reset a password of any devices like router and switches, that will do. Okay, and the router and the switch boot process. Okay, how the router and switches are booting.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
after that, how in the first time for any new device, how you'll get the console, that we'll discuss. Okay, if required anything
Yes.
need to add extra, I will add it here. Okay, got it. Then
Got
we'll go for the routing. So under the routing, first 1 week will be take for the static routing only. Once you know the static routing, static default routing, static load balancing, and the static floating, every day we'll learn single topic. Okay, it will take 4 days. Okay, and one more days we will combine all these four concept together. Okay, like we'll create topology like this. Okay, and which is where we can use the default routing, where we can use the static routing, that we'll discuss, where we'll do that load balancing. Okay, that we will perform practically. Okay,
Okay.
got it. Then after that we
Yeah.
have a RIP router, RIP protocol. RIP, there is a two version of RIP. What is the difference between them and how to configure both? Okay, that we will discuss and we will do the practical. Got it? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I clear.
Then we will go for the EIGRP. What is the EIGRP? And we'll go after that. We'll go for the OSPF. Okay. So these are the three dynamic routing protocol under there, and one static routing protocol. In static routing protocol and three dynamic routing protocol will cover in the under the routing. Okay. Then later, once routing is done, we will go for that switching. What is switch? How is work actually? Then under the switch we have a VLAN. After that inter-VLAN. Okay, inter-VLAN routing. Okay, then FHRP. Under the FHRP there are multiple things: VRRP, HSRP, and GLBP. GLBP is not possible to cover into the CCNV. Okay, we'll try to cover on that HSRP and the VRRP only. Okay, if time allowed, we'll definitely go for the GLBP also. Okay, STP and types of how many types of STP are there? Okay, you do you know about the STP, the spanning tree protocol? Have you heard about that?
SMTP I heard, but
No,
STP.
that not SMTP. that is
Okay.
for mailing purpose, and this is for that loop avoidance. Okay, STP is used for loop avoidance, but SMTP is used for the mailing. Okay, and the switch port security. Okay, these are the topics that we'll cover. If required to add anything extra, then also I will add it. Okay, don't consider this is the final. We'll just need to add here. Okay, but we can't remove any topic from here. Okay, in this list. Got it?
Yeah.
After that, once routing and switching and fundamental is done, then we'll go for the network connectivity. Under the network connectivity, we will do the ACL. What is ACL? How it work? Where we'll do the implementation, that will cover. Then after that, we'll do the netting. What is the net? Network address translation, how it works. Like suppose you are having, private IP inside the network. Okay, this is your inside network, and this is connected with the firewall, and or firewall, or you can say a router. Okay, and internet is connected. The packet will start from here and it will come to here. And the private, as you know, that private IP cannot, communicate with the public IP. At the same way, public IP also cannot cannot communicate with the private IP. So how we will, make establish the communication between both them. Okay, that we will cover. Okay.
Okay.
Then after that we will do a triple A. Okay, how to authenticate multiple then let's suppose you are having 100 router and switches. So let's suppose someone is coming from outside as a vendor to, for the maintenance, or for any activity. If anything goes wrong in the router or switches, your vendor is coming, your vendor engineer is coming. So there is not possible to allow him and create ID password in every device, right?
Yes.
Instead of providing an ID password in every device, we can create one ID password into this server. Okay, under this server only, we just simply create one ID and password for him. The user, for this, let's suppose this user is coming. Okay, and this engineer will come, and he will connect with all the router with the same credential. Okay, so no need to
Okay.
create a credential in a multiple way, in a multiple place. Okay, got it? Then
Yes.
VPN. In the VPN, what is VPN, that we will know. Okay, types of VPN will know. Okay, then we will do a GRE tunnel. Okay, generic routing information tunnel, that is also a form of IPsec VPN only. Okay, so there is a multiple VPN that we are using nowadays, especially IPsec first. After that, AD VPN is there. Okay, then after SSL VPN, and remote to site, site to site. Okay, so what are the difference between them, and how they perform, and where we need to use these different types of VPN, that we'll discuss, and we'll configure also the GRE tunnel. Got it? After that, once it is done, what we will do a Wi-Fi. Okay, clear?
Yes.
What are the
Clear.
technology, what kind of technology we are using under the Wi-Fi? Okay, and how to if you are having a multiple, uh, we can say like a multiple floors, and the user are just roaming from one floor to another floor, one floor to another floor, without getting any disconnection. Okay,
Yes.
how to configure that, we will cover this. Okay, so once you understand all this concept, I'm sure that you will be able to grab other technologies also, like CCNP. Okay, like firewalls, like cloud. Okay, so any other related to like server also you can understand, because fundamental is a more important to understand any technology. So first 10 to 15 days will take to cover that fundamentals only. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
got it?
Yeah.
Because if how the time, that whatever time you are investing under the fundamental, that will make stable, or make stand to your establish that to is to grab other technologies. Once the fundamental is clear, you can achieve everything easily. Okay,
Yes.
so for that, I believe that you are already downloaded that packet tracer. Mostly 99% the practicals will be comes under that Cisco packet tracer. Rest, some we will do over where, and that other simulation software, that will help you. Okay,
Okay.
got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, so that's it for this one. And after that, we have to go. What is the first day? What we are going to cover in the under the CCNA? So fundamental. The first day, very first day. You know about the media, right? And before that, what is the Cisco and Cisco before? However, we are learning for the CCNA, right? So who is conducting this exam? Okay, who is design this learning. So Cisco is the only design this learning, so so the candidate can understand the technology and they can manage and troubleshoot their devices. So CCNA is CCNA exam code is a 200-301. Okay, and CCNA is known as a Cisco Certified Network Associate. There is a multiple path like associate. CCNA will come under the associate. Okay, then after that we have a professional level. Okay, that is called CCNP. Okay, then after that we have a CCIE, that will become a expert level. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll cover this CCNA only. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
so after that earlier, this is the old version. Okay, so we are not going to before February 2021 there was a CCNA cloud, CCNA collaboration, CCNA cyber ops, CCNA data center, CCNA industrial, CCNA routing switching, security, CCNA service provider, CCNA wireless. But now after that February 2021, they decided they merge all the concept and they created one CCNA 20301 and covering all this concept. Okay, before we had to go for the CCNA cloud to learn about the cloud. We have to go for the CCNA collaboration for the understanding the collaboration technology. Like that, everything individual. Now all is combined and it is a single one. Okay,
Okay.
so what will we achieve after this? So Cisco Certified Network Associate exam test a candidate that knowledge and a skill. Obviously, whenever you're going for the certification, and once you're certified, then only anyone can consider as a that person is having the skill how to handle and how to troubleshoot that technology, this Cisco devices especially, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Correct.
under this associate like with network fundamentals, IP connectivity, network access, IP services, security, and automation and programmability, which is available into 20301, but we are not going to cover it because it is not useful for us. Okay, the exam also provide fundamental knowledge for all support technical involved and the basic installation preparation and verification of Cisco networks. The exam will help you get the role of entry level engineer. Once you certified or once you have a skill of CCNA level, what kind of job you'll get it mostly you can. So this exam will give you the entry level network engineering. Okay, after that you'll get a network administration also. You'll get a support technician kind of job. Just a minute, someone is trying to join. Okay, so so where we are. So yeah, so like kind of job like network support technician, help desk technician kind of job you'll get in your initial day of career days. Okay, so once you have a experience of 1 or 2 years and you're still learning and your learning is consistency and you're dedicatedly working on this, then you'll become you need to grow. Nowadays, to be honestly, CCNA is not enough. Okay, CCNA is a base to understand other technologies. Once the base is clear, you'll definitely easily grab other technologies also. Okay, so
Okay.
don't think like CCNA is enough for me to prepare to establish the career. Okay, after that you need to go for the CCNP if you're fine of or if you're 100% fine with the CCNA, you just need to cover minimum topic like 3-4 topics. That is like CCNA we are using VRRP and VRRP, right? But under the CCNP there in GLBP there is no much more different under the VRRP and GLBP and HSRP. Okay, so what if you are not going to learn the CCNP, you just need to cover this different topics. There is a maximum 8 topics. If you're covering by yourself, then you'll become a master, and then you'll become, you can say like you're having a skill of CCNP level also. Okay, so here we are just giving you a guiding you what is the technology. Later, it's up to you how many more other topic you're going to cover under this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So so how the certification? So in this certification, there is no 20. Whenever you're going for the global certification, there will be a network fundamental. The 20% question will come under the network fundamental, and the 20% will come under the network access. 25% will come under the IP connectivity. 10% about the IP services. Security fundamental about the 15%. Automation and the programmability will come around 10%. Okay. So total 100%, 100 question will be there. Okay. So number of question will be 100. Duration is a 120 minutes. Passing mark is a 825. Number is a 1000. So total percent is 82%
Yes.
if you are with the 825 numbers. Okay. That is the minimum number required to to clear the exam. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
The exam cost is depend upon the dollar value. Okay. Generally $300 is available. So if you are converting into the inner, then depend upon the
Okay.
what is the value. Okay.
Yeah.
The types of question: drag and drop, multiple choice, single question, multiple answer. Like that question you'll get there. Okay, during the exam. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is some in the market there is a multiple books are available to learn. Okay. I can't say like whatever I'm going to cover that is not going to be enough, like that also not even, and that is not more also I can't say. Okay. If you wanted to continue, learning a book is a good, and watching a video and learning a book is a super good, right? It both will help you, right? Once you understand about the
Yes.
technology, whatever I'm explaining, later you can read over the book and it will helpful for you to get the deep knowledge. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
100%.
what what is the networking? So the first question, very first question, what is the networking? Okay. So in the very do you know what is the networking? And if I ask you to just describe what is networking, is it possible for you? Will you be able to explain about the networking? What is the
Mm,
networking, Hussein?
okay, but
You don't know, right? No problem. I'm explaining you what is the
exactly.
networking.
Okay.
Like this is the one guy, okay, and this is the one other guy, okay. Both are sitting in the same table, okay, but they are working in the same organization, okay. They're working in the same organization. uh Now their same organization means they're directly connected, right? Because the both are belongs to the same organization. Now once they start
Yeah.
introduction, introduction is start, right, exchanging the introduction of each other,
Okay.
okay, then it will called as a communication, right? They're communicating.
Yes.
So then the simple
Yes.
manner, network, like this device is connected with the hub, okay, hub or switch. Let's suppose this is connected to the switch, and the multiple devices are
Okay.
connected under the switch, okay. So this is
Yes.
a network. This will call network. Okay. Once this device and this device or other devices were started communicating, okay, started communicating to pinging or sending packet to each other, then it will call as a networking. Otherwise, this is a simple network. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the difference between network and networking. Network is simply connectivity. Networking we can call when it is sending packet to each other. Got it?
Yes.
So interconnection of two or more devices called as a network. The communication between two or more interconnected devices called networking. Establish connectivity between device with the help of hub or switch. Hub is a very old one, and the switch is our latest one. Difference between hub and switch. What is the hub? What is the switch?
Oh,
You don't know, right? Hub is also
okay. Yes.
hub is a like old form of the switch. So I'm just showing the picture. Okay, what is the difference between them? So hub is simply having a port, like you are having a power extension book card in your home and you're connecting, simply connecting, right? There is no any other technology. They are giving you whenever you're multiple charger you can connect and you can charge your mobile, right? This is a simply plug and
Yes.
play device. So what is the difference between them? I'm just explaining you. So hub, let's suppose this is a hub. Okay, this is a hub, and hub, under this hub there is a 4 devices connected. Okay, 4 devices connected. Once this, let's suppose the IP of this device is a 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, and 10.4. Okay, so 10.1 wanted to speak with the 10.4. The packet will generate here by this PC. It will send to the hub, and hub will send this packet to this one also, this one also, and this one also. Okay, means this is broadcasting the packet. Hub is a
Okay.
dummy device. They don't have any kind of technology to handle the device
Yes.
to start the communicating one to one. Okay,
Yes.
it is always broadcasting. Okay, so that's the reason this is not a good device. So it is replaced by the switch. Okay, and the switch is having, let's suppose in the same scenario, 4 devices are connected. Okay, 10.1 wanted to communicate with the 10.4. This packet will reach to the switch by this interface. Okay, switch will switch will check the packet. Okay, the what will become, now what are the details will be under the packet. So source IP means 10.0.0.1 of this PC, 10.1. Okay, destination IP,
Yes.
destination IP will be 10.4, like 10.0.0.4. Okay, and the source port number, destination port number, source make, and destination make. That we will discuss in depth while we learn about the switching. Okay, now I'm just giving the overview. Okay, so based on source IP, it will check source IP. Okay, 10.1. It is connected by the port number 1. It is going to 10.4. Is 10.4 is available into my dataset? If it is, it will check. If the 10.4 is not available, it will broadcast like a hub. If it is available, it will directly send to the 10.4 only, not 10.2 and not 10.3. Okay, got it?
Yes.
So we will also discuss about in depth what about the packet and how switch work, how hub work in upcoming days. So I'm just giving just overview. Okay.
Yes.
After that, there is a types of internet. Okay, types of network. So the types of network is a LAN. LAN is in sense local area network. Okay, and the main means metropolitan area network. Okay, and the WAN, wide area network. Okay, so what is the difference between them? So let's suppose you are having a one building. Okay, a local area network, like you are having a one office, one small office. Under this small office, you are having a some switch connected.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
this switch under this users are connected with a different department. This is called local area network. Okay, let's suppose same kind of we have a one more scenario. Other in some in 10 to 15 kilometer away, you are having another branch. Okay, with the same these are also connected with their PCs. Okay,
Okay.
so this is a individual lane network. This is a individual
Individual.
lane network. Okay,
Yes.
but both are in a metro, same city where we can cover, right? So we can say we can connect it by laying a fiber cable. Okay, we can ask our ISP, internet service provider, that way I'm having a multiple branch in the same city. Please connect, give me the MPLS connectivity, or site to site connectivity. You just give me, right? We can also say point to point connectivity, because it will the location is a by location is different, but the way of connectivity will be like that. Both are in the same way, in the same place, right? Because
Yes.
they both are connected to the cable. Correct,
Yes.
both are connected with the physical cable. So we can call as a, this kind of network will call as a metropolitan area
Metro.
network by combining both. Okay, while talking about the wide area network, wide area network is nothing but you have a one branch under India, another branch you are having in US. Okay, US, and both the branch are connected towards ISP. Okay, US is having their own ISP, India is having their own ISP, like Tata, Airtel, or Jio. Tata, Airtel, or Jio, but Tata there in US they will use their different ISP. So public IP, whenever you connecting this branch, this ISP will give you one interconnection. Okay, intercable. That cable will connect to your router switch. Okay, or firewall. It depend upon you. Okay,
Yes.
So when connecting, they will provide you one public IP, and public IP is a unique, like Aadhaar card. Whatever the number you are having under your Aadhaar card, that is number is a unique. You can't find in duplicate in entire India, right? But the name you will find. Whatever your name you are having, like Hassan or Hussein, so the same name you can find more than many people children, but the number will be a change, right?
Yes.
So the
It's a
number
unique
public
one.
IP, yeah, the public IP is a unique one. So by creating a tunnel, okay, by creating a tunnel, we can establish the communication with them. So this kind of different geographical network will call as a WAN. Okay.
Yes.
So now is it clear types of network? There is a multi more like PAN and CAN, but campus area network. Like suppose you are having a college, okay, and different branches, different like cafeteria is there, you know um, you know exam hall is there, training room is there. So these are a campus only. Okay, these are also type of this semi type of these networks. Okay, LAN network. So we are not going to consider this. Okay, so mainly we are having a LAN, main and WAN. This three is there. Okay, got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So LAN is the same way I discussed just now. Local area network are used to connect interconnection of pieces and other network devices that are very close together in a limited area, such as a floor of a building or building itself or within a campus. Okay, that will call as a LAN. At the same time, you are having a two different location in the same city, like a metropolitan area network area used to connect networking device that may span around the entire city. So let's suppose in Hyderabad you are having one branch in Banjara Hills, one branch in Amirpet. Okay, you wanted to establish communication with both of them by using a ISP. Okay, by help with the help of ISP. So it will call as a main network. Clear? Clear? Am I audible? Najis?
Yeah. I
Yes,
can.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Audible.
Okay.
Actually, sir, one doubt is there. They are
Okay.
using in any cable or virtually connecting. Like,
Um, you whenever you are going on the road, you'll get like OFC, optical fiber cable, kind of one like 20 kilometer away, 30 kilometer away, kind of you're getting on the road highway, right? In the same kind under the city, inside the city, when you are going to the road, you will get OFC, optical fiber cable kind of. So the cables are laid entire city under the under the land. Okay, so that fiber cable is connected entire city. Okay, they can distribute.
okay.
Okay, let's suppose I'm having a Banjara Hills, both the branches in the Hyderabad only. This ISP, let's suppose I'm using a Airtel. Airtel is cover entire city. Airtel is having
Okay.
connectivity of entire city, not entire city only, entire India also we can say. Okay, so whenever I'm having a branch in one in the same location, same city, even if I'm having another branch in Vizag, that time also if I ask Airtel that I'm creating one more branch in Vizag, I need a connectivity, they will give me the connectivity also.
Okay.
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 Okay. So when just now I explained that. So now NIC card, network interface card. What is the network interface card? Do you know?
This one.
NIC card, do you know or not?
Yeah,
Where
I
you are
know, but
assigning the IP? Where you are assigning the IP in your machine? Like you are having a mobile number in the SIM card, right? Under SIM card, this SIM you are installing under your mobile in particular slot, right?
yes.
Mobile, and
Yes.
there is a mobile. A specific slots is there to install the SIM, correct? So by using
Yes.
this SIM only, you are getting a number where by this number people can communicate to you and other you can communicate to other people's, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
SIM is providing a numbering. So same like that, NIC network interface card we are having, okay, under our laptop, desktop, server, a router, switch everywhere. Okay. So NIC is an interface between the computer and the network. Okay. It is also known as the LAN card or Ethernet card. Okay. I will show you the picture. Okay. Just a minute. Don't worry. It is also known as a LAN card or Ethernet card. Ethernet card have a unique 48-bit address called as a MAC address. Before going on this, I will show you what is the So by if whenever you're running this window plus r ncpa.cpl, if you run the
CPL.
command, okay, you'll get this property. So what
Adapt.
is this? This is your network adapter. Nothing but this is the NIC card only. Okay, like Wi-Fi I'm using, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So Wi-Fi is also having a one card, that is an NIC card. Bluetooth, I'm having an IC card. Local LAN port, I'm having an IC card. Okay. Let's suppose I'm using some virtual machine for the practical purpose. That is giving me a virtual adapter. That is also an IC virtual adapter for me. So whenever I'm using, I'm just assigning a IP here. Okay.
Properties.
Just a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Just a minute. Huh?
Yeah.
So whenever you're going to this, you need to whenever we have a multiple address that will cover first in upcoming class, that IP version 4 and IP version 6. So generally we are using IP version 4. Double click on this and you are assigning the inter IP, right? 10.0.0.1 like this. So under this NIC card only we are assigning the IP addresses. Okay, got it?
Yes. Yes. I got it.
Okay,
But
okay. So like yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Tell me. Yeah, just
How to find that IP addresses? That is for example, I don't know how to the IP address how where to take like that. So any providers any we need to take some other persons like.
for what?
So actually here you assign that IP addresses. How to take that IP addresses? Because now some these addresses, for example, I assign some other IP address. So some other people's also same IP addresses assigning. This any issues is coming like any connectivity
Yeah,
issues.
yes. I will explain you that one also.
Mhm.
First listen this. Okay, this is our
Yeah.
NICIP card, and by going on this status, you'll go and check the status. Okay, like IP version 4, it is the internet. IP version 6, it is not enabled, so no network access it is showing. Okay, media state is enabled. SSID, the SSID where I'm connected, that is the name of Sadhana. Okay, duration, since how long it is connected to me, that I'm connected to this internet since 1 hour 25 minutes. Okay, speed is a 144 Mbps. Signal quality is showing is a good. Okay, after that you'll go to the details. You'll get more details on this, like 48-bit physical address. You're able to see this physical address?
Yeah, I
Are you
can
able to see
visible.
this
Yeah.
this IP address, this subnet mask, and lease obtained? This lease means you are taking a rent for any shop, you're taking a rent, or any room you're taking a rent, right? For a 1 year or 2 years agreement you're doing, right? The same kind. This I'm not assign any kind of static IP onto this interface. This interface is connected with the Wi-Fi, my broadband, and the broadband is providing a dynamic IP to this my machine. Okay. For lease means for the rented, it is giving as a rent. Okay. After that it will after that it will after that, after some days again my PC will get some same range with another IP. Okay, this is the part of DSCP that we will cover. Okay, that is called as a dynamic host control protocol. Okay, so in with the help of DSCP, the PC are getting a IP and we don't need to assign a manual IP. Okay, like DSCP server, you're there, the DSCP server default gateway, that we will cover, don't worry, in upcoming class. Okay, hello.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, you simply ask me now where how let's suppose, just a minute guys, please be online. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Sorry. So let's suppose your query is I'm having a multiple interface. Okay, I'm having a multiple users. Okay, if what if the both users are getting the same IPs, right?
Yes. Yes.
That is called a human error. Okay, if you are assigning IP manually to any machine, okay, if you're assigning any IP to the any machine, that there is chance like there is chance to be duplicate that. Got it? But at the same time, if you are working, okay, At the same time, let's suppose you are having a thousand user under your lane. Okay, you are assigning 10.1 to this, 2, 3, and again you are giving to 10.1 by mistake. So what happen? What will be happen? At the same time, both will not work. Okay, if it work, then it will stop working. Okay, if it work, then it will stop working. So that's the reason we are using one dedicated device or dedicated service. Okay, that is called DSCP. Okay, this service is responsible to provide automatic IP to all these users. Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay.
when the machine is providing dynamic IP to the user, then there is no chance of any kind of error, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
If you are providing by yourself, then there is a chance. Correct.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Okay, leave it that. Now Ethernet card have a unique 48-bit address. Like you are having a address, right? In your home address, but that is your home address is a permanent address. Your native place. Where is your native place? Let's suppose Vizag, right?
Yes.
So Vizag is 552 ground floor, first floor. This road near to this, near to that. This is your permanent address, right? Now you're let's suppose you are in Hyderabad and you took a one room in rent. Okay, and this will be your logical address, secondary address also we can say, right? Everyone is having a multiple address. If you are staying in your home village, that is your permanent address. But if you are in city, and you are living there with rented, okay, and then this will become your logical address. Why logical address? Because uh, today you are in this building, but somehow you are shifting to other building, okay, then there is chances the logical address we can change, right? Means room we can change as per our convenient, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So this will call as a logical address, but permanent address will never remove. You can't change, right? In Aadhaar card or anywhere, if you are changing the city for completely staying there in the city, that time is fine. But however, people will consider that you are from the Vizag only, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the permanent address, this is a permanent address. Okay, 48-bit address. Okay. Whenever I will show you that address also in the NIC card, that is called as a media access control. Okay, that is called as a MAC address, also called as a physical address, also called as a hardware address. Okay, so the 48-bit MAC address is represented as a 12 hexadecimal. Now you don't know what is the decimal and what is the hexadecimal, what is bit byte, right?
Yeah, but I know, yeah, MAC address like 12 digit, like 12 numbers, like digits and that thing. But how to? I'm not sure fully.
No, that I will explain you later. First, you
Mm.
just simply just understand the NIC card is having a 48-bit address, which is a no 12 hexadecimal. 12 hexadecimal. Okay, hexadecimal means decimal is 0 to 9, right? 0 to
Yes.
9 is called as a decimal. Hexa means A to F will be a hexa. So 0 to 9, 0 means 1, 9 means this, right? Then A
Yes.
means 10, B means 11, C means 12,
Yeah.
and D means 13, E means 14, F means 15. So the combination of decimal and this, both are known as a hexadecimal. Both are called as a hexadecimal. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So the value of 16 means that is what 00 is fine. One means what? Six means what? D means what? D
D
means
is
ABC.
14.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
we can consider as a 14, right? So like that we
Yes.
can cover, and this will be a come up 48-bit. Okay, so under the 48-bit, let's suppose there is a 48-bit. Okay, so this 24-bit is represent the manufacturer like HP, SCL, or whatever the companies manufacture this, it will represent this. Okay, the company address means who is the manufacturer of this in IC card. Okay, got it?
Yes. Yeah.
And the remaining 24-bit is known as their serial number. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So there is a multiple types of this card. Okay, like you are having a 2GB, 2G mobile supporting, right? Then 3G supporting, some mobile is supporting a 2G only, some mobile is supporting 4G only, some mobile is supporting a 5G only, right? Like that only. Okay, the same way we are having a this card is having a with a multiple speed or multiple kind of specification. Like Ethernet, if you call 10 Mbps, 10 Mbps speed. If the NIC card is come with the 10 Mbps, that is known as Ethernet. If the NIC card is come with the 100 Mbps, that is called the fast Ethernet, because more than 10 is 100, right? So it's normal Ethernet, and later it's the fast Ethernet. Okay. If the same interface is coming with the same NIC card is coming with the 1000 Mbps, that will call as a gigabit Ethernet. Okay.
Yes.
So there is three types of NIC cards. Got it? Clear?
Yes, shall we repeat just?
What do I need to repeat? Just tell me.
Yeah, gigabit Ethernet.
Okay. So some mobiles now, we are working nowadays in Geo 5G we are supporting, right?
Yes,
Uh, your mobile is supporting to 5G or 4G?
actually 4G.
4G. Your mobile is
Yeah.
supporting as a 4G, right? I'm
Yes.
having a latest one, and my mobile is supporting as a 5G. Okay. So the
Okay.
difference is the speed, the supporting of speed, right?
Yes, definitely.
If it is supporting a 10 Mbps, then it will simply call as Ethernet. Nowadays, it is not coming into the picture. Okay. 10
Oh,
Mbps is
yes.
not coming to the picture. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Then 100 Mbps you can find in a very minimum place. Okay. But this gigabit nowadays comes with the new devices.
Oh,
So what is the it means? Let's suppose this is a sender PC. Okay. And this is having a fast Ethernet. Means the capacity of sending and receiving is 100 Mbps.
mm, okay.
But this PC is connected with a switch. Switch is also having a same capacity. This can also send and receive 100 Mbps of data speed. Okay. But there is one more PCR connected, which with Ethernet card, which is having a 10 Mbps capability to accept the data and the send the data with the 10 Mbps
Okay.
only. Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen at the time? The PC will send to the switch with the same speed. Switch will receive the packet. Once
Yeah.
the switch is received the packet, this switch will send packet to the you know
Yes.
this device will say will discuss in depth about in TCP or OSI layer about this. Okay. But as of now, I'm just giving you overview. um, this device will send 100 mbps speed. Okay. But this device don't have a capacity. This device is having a just 100 mbps 10 mbps capacity, right?
Speed.
So
Yes.
it will receive just in a 10 mbps, and it will send a request message to this switch. That switch, I don't have capacity, please send me slowly. Okay.
Okay.
So like that,
Yes.
it will be internal communication with happen with these devices. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
So transmission media means cable. Okay. Media means cable. Cable means like the water. How many kind of media we are having? Like about the Cat 5, the cable which is connected to the switch to PC in the desktop, right?
Yes.
We are using some cables, right? So how many kind of transmission media we have? Transmission media, guided media, unguided media. Okay. So under the transmission media, we have a two type of media, that is the guided and unguided. Okay. So what kind of cables comes under the guided media means physical cable, where we can see, where we can touch that, right? Like coaxial cable, like dish TV cable you are using, you're able to see, right? Like power cable you can see, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So
Uh,
that will call as a guided. But is it possible to see the Wi-Fi radio frequency, microwave? You can't see that, right? Air
yes.
you can just feel, but you can't touch that, right?
Yes.
So like the same way, we have a guided means the physical, unguided means logical. Logical means nothing but infra or the radio wave, radio signals. Okay. So guided, if you talk about the guided, we have a three type of cable: coaxial cable, fiber optic, and the twisted. So under this, we have a branded, okay, baseband, broadband, unshielded, and shielded. So in the coaxial is not using a nowadays. It is using in the Tata Sky Dish TV or any other way. We are having one single, what kind of cable? What we called in that English? I forgot that word. The cable type. Okay, only single cable we're getting, right? Under the plastic, there is plastic coated. Under there is only single cable. Correct? You don't know?
Uh,
You don't know this?
Yeah, I know. Like,
Now we are using this one only, right? Coaxial cable. Okay. This is the way coaxial cables. Okay. And these are using for, this is also coaxial cable. Okay. So if I show you the picture, you'll get to know now. This cable, you know, right? This
yes,
cable.
this cable. This cable,
So
yeah,
this
like,
this yeah. So we're
okay,
using
okay,
this
continue.
cable. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this
Okay.
cable, okay, is known as a coaxial cable. So later we have fiber optics. Fiber optics. Fiber cable. You have you ever seen
Really,
fiber
maybe
optic?
we saw, but which
No,
one
brother.
is I don't know what names.
Fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cable. Okay. So fiber optic cable. You might see these cables. This cable. This kind of cable. Have you saw ever? Have you saw?
No.
Never.
Yeah, no. Yes.
These are generally using. These are the more speed. Okay. For if you're using this kind of cable, then the port, the way of the connectivity, the port is also different for them. Okay.
Okay.
So this is nothing but this is our fiber optic cable. They are sending their data on the light form. Okay. This is working under the light form. I will explain you about this under the OSI layer. Okay. Coaxial cable like this it will work. If you see more than that, then you can get like in the, these are the only way through this all the entire worlds are connected. This comes with the very heavy types of cable, like you can see this. Okay.
Yes.
Then some, these are a glass only, not a not a fiber or nothing. This is the glass. Okay. So heavy cable is also under the sea. If you just search in a Google or YouTube how the world is connected through the internet. Okay. So you'll get to know that.
Yes.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. After that we have some other cables type which is using in the computer networking. That is known as the twisted pair cable. Now you don't know if what is the twisted pair cable. Then I will show you twisted pair cable. Okay. So twisted pair cable like this. What is the twisted? Why we are calling it the twisted this? Because all are connected together. Look, both are both are in touch, right?
Yes.
All the cable are in touch, right? In every there is a multiple cables with the different colors and group of cables are connected to each other, right?
Yes.
That's why we are calling it a twisted pair cable. It comes with a Cat 5, Cat 6, Cat 7 like that cable is coming in the market. Okay, so Cat 5 and Cat 6 there is no much more different. The way of the data transmission, the throughput is only different. Okay, Cat 5 cable, Cat 5 cable. You have you ever seen that it is connected with the machine like desktop? This kind of
Yeah.
cable.
Yeah.
So
I
this
saw
is
this kind of
this is the twisted pair cable that we are using into that our networking. Okay,
switch to. Okay. Okay.
switch to network, router to switch, like that we are using. Okay. So after that, this is come under in a two-way. Twisted paper comes in a two-way, like unshielded and a shielded. Shielded means it is a completely safe, okay, and unshielded. So I will show you both shielded twisted pair cable and unshielded. So if you see both the difference between them. So shielded means some the security, the plastic, the lay of the the plastic is very multiple. Okay, like this. Okay, this is our shielded twisted pair cable. Shielded means we have a we have one layer, second layer, and third layer, then fourth layer. Of under this there is a means four layer. After four layer we are having a this cable, right?
Yes.
So this is a shielded shielded. If unshielded, if you talk about the unshielded, it will come with a single layer, single plastic coated.
Okay.
Okay, so we are using a shielded one because of the transference. Like let's suppose you are having a one, you are working with one company, and the same time in the floor, only in the top some power cable is going. In the same way, in the next you connected with one PC. If any power fluctuate happen here, it will impact to this cable also. Okay, if let's suppose if you're using a PC to PC connectivity also with the unshielded twisted pair cable, if anything happen like powers fluctuate or anything, there is chances the cable can burn, right?
And
If you're
yes.
using a shielded one, then there is a very less chances that cable can burn. Okay,
Okay.
because there are multiple multiple plastic coated are there to secure it physically and logically.
Correct.
After that, we have a multiple cables that we will discuss on that time, because how to take the console. For the taking a console, we have a different cable. Okay, to getting a console or to to getting access of any device, different kind of cable we are using. That time I will show you. Okay, that is nothing but this is this that is the different form of the twisted pair cable. Okay,
Okay.
so after that we have a this is the twisted pair cable. If you check, there is a multiple coated. First is a we call as a outer jacket, then over overall shielded. The second one, then pair shielded. Okay, every pair is shielded. Then again we can call twisted pair with a color coded plastic insulation. Means multiple it is shielded with a multiple coated, right? But if you talk about this one, the unshielded is the outer jacket, and the twisted pair with color coded means there is only two way, right? It is not
Yes.
secure.
Yeah. Correct.
So okay, the coaxial cable that I saw you already, then this is a fiber cable. Okay, in the fiber cable, this is a glass, but don't consider it's a normal glass that you can break that. You can't break that. If you throw it also, it will not break. Okay, that
Okay.
the type of cable and the way of connectivity in the and the communication channel will be a different, like 100 kilometer we can connect from one cable to another cable. If there is a 100 kilometer distance also, by using a single cable we can establish the communication. But if you talk about this shielded and unshielded twisted, only 10 meter or 15 meter we can establish the communication, but not more than that. If you wanted to establish more than 10 to 15 minutes of the communication, the distance of the communication, then you need to use a repeater or hub or a switch to regenerate the traffic. Okay, how what do you mean? Did you understand what I want to tell you? Let's suppose you are using a shielded twisted pair cable. Okay, STP you're using shielded twisted pair cable, and their capacity is to, let's suppose this PC is connected, and this PC is connected under this STP cable, and the distance is a 10 meter. That's fine, it will work. But if it is connecting more, let's suppose 20 meter. Okay, the second PC is this PC is connected into this one. The distance is a 20 meter. Then what happened? The signal, whatever the signal is coming, the signal will slowly, gradually, what will be happen? It will be slow, and it will start breaking, right?
Yes. Correct.
So
Yeah.
again, to extend to give to provide a extend to this signal, you need to connect some switch or hub or repeater. So again, the packet will come to this. It will regenerate the packet, and it will send you the same speed. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So every cable is having their own functionality, own distance cover. They cannot cover the 100 meter like that. Okay. So coaxial cable is not using in the computer network, and this is using for that entire WAN connectivity kind of, but not we are not using in the PC. Okay, let's suppose you are having an ISP, and this ISP will give a fiber. This ISP will give what? Fiber optic cable. This is called the fiber optic cable. Okay, fiber cable. So you for your router, you will nowadays router with the router. This is coming with the you know directly different kind of port. If it is not, then ISP to your switch. Okay, before giving to connectivity to your PC or switch, the ISP will give their converter. After converter, you'll get the RJ45. Okay, then you'll connect to the switch, then switch to the router and the other things. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So now, if you talk about the no, these are different. I will send you later that you can you can learn by yourself these things. Okay. So characteristic UTP and UTP cable. UTP maximum cable 100 meters. Let's suppose this can support 100 meters. Okay, bandwidth 100 Mbps. connector type for let's suppose every cable is having a different type of connector. Every cable will not connect with the same connector, right? The way of the way of the type of cable, the type of connector. Okay, simple. Okay.
Yes.
So the RJ45 I will show you later. Cost is a very cheaper. Interference person very poor protection EMI and RFI because UTP unshielded twisted pair cable, right? So bend radius it's a 360-degree feet, and this is not any useful. Okay, signal transmission band these are not in use. Okay, so simply you need to remember that 100 meter, 100 Mbps RJ45. That's it. If you talk about the HTP shielded twisted pair cable, it's also using 100 meter, 100 Mbps RJ45. That's it. Okay, and you can say like a costlier than UTP but cheaper than a fiber optic cable, but better protection from crosstalk and external interference. Okay. So now if you talk about the STP, again, it is that I will send you. You can measure and you can identify what is the difference between UTP, STP, coaxial, and just forget. No need to learn about this coaxial. You just learn about this STP and UTP. Later, these both are the same type of cable. This is fiber is a different type of cable. You can learn is a separately. You can combine both this. Okay.
Okay.
So now type of twisted pair cable like CAT5, CAT5E, CAT6. So CAT5 is having 100 Mbps. CAT5E is having a 500 Mbps of DTR data transmission rate. Okay, and if you talk about the CAT6 is having 1000 Mbps. Okay, so that is for all three we are using the connector type will be the same. Okay, the purpose of this fast Ethernet, this is a gigabit. Okay, this is this is also it. You can sell the fast Ethernet only. But when we talk about the CAT6 will, if it is CAT6, then it will suppose 100 Mbps also, 500 also, 1000 also, like that. Don't consider like if it is a CAT6, then another side also it must be like a CAT, same way. Not like that. Okay. The type of connector will be same. Okay. They will handshake and they will send and receive the packet as per their capability of sending and receiving. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, straight through cable. This is also STP or UTP cable or okay STP or UTP. We can say like CAT5, CAT6 kind of cables only. These are STP shielded twisted pair cable. We can say okay. So if generally used for connecting two devices of different types. Nowadays it is we are talking about the old version. Okay, that for the different device will connect this kind of cable. The same device will connect with the same cable. This time nowadays not like that. If you are having one cable, it will work with the switch. This side is a switch. This side the firewall also work. This side is a router. This side is a router. Same cable will work. So there is no different nowadays. Okay. Previously it was like that. If you are having a PC, if you are having a switch and the PC, and the switch and the PC, because so at what which kind of cable we can use in like that, we need to use a different cable to establish the communication between them. Okay. If you are having a switch and the firewall, again you need to use a different. If you are having a switch to fire router, again you need to use a different. So like that with earlier, but nowadays cables are the technology is higher and every cable will work with the different devices also. If this is the firewall in one side and this is a router in other side, then also the same cable will work. The same cable will work if this is a switch and this is a firewall. The same cable will work if it is a router or if it is a hub. Okay, got it?
Yes.
It was only old concept, so I'm not going to straight through cable and crossover cable, rollover cable. Not this is a rollover cable to access the router and switch. I will help you in the practical time. This kind of cable, why we are using this? Okay, clear?
Yes, clear.
So I'm stopping the recording now, and you'll get this recording very soon. Where I am, just a minute. Recording. Yeah. So